A gloomy morning after the night before. Inside, the Prime Minister addressed his remaining staff, quoting the Lion King, telling them change is good, a message his ministers have been repeating.
He said on Monday, in response to the Sue Gray report, that there would be changes in Number 10 in terms of how Number 10 operates, in terms of both personnel and the style at Number 10, the culture and so on. That is exactly what he's doing, which we would expect our Prime Minister to do.
But this afternoon, another MP put in a letter asking for a confidence vote in Boris Johnson. Aaron Bell says the breach of trust around events in Downing Street means the Prime Minister should go. In the last 24 hours, Boris Johnson has lost key members of his inner team. 3 were forced to resign because of the so-called Partygate scandal. Chief of Staff Dan Rosenfield, Principal Private Secretary Martin Reynolds, Head of Media Jack Doyle. But Munira Mirza, a long-time Johnson ally, quit as Head of Policy over her boss's suggestion that Keir Starmer had failed to prosecute Jimmy Savile. And she's been followed by one of her team, Eleanor Narazansky. When we spoke to the Prime Minister last night, he'd just heard the news about Munira Mirza's resignation.
I'm very, very sorry to lose Munira. And let's be absolutely clear.
Are you sorry that you brought this up in the first place?
I'm very, very sorry to lose Munira.
And that's left some of his colleagues uncomfortable.
Keir Starmer, when he was running the DPP, did a good job, and he should be respected for it. It's a tough job, and he deserves absolute respect for that. But the Prime Minister has also come out and he's clarified those remarks, and that's important.
And in an article for the Sun newspaper, the Chancellor Rishi Sunak had a point to make, saying, "We have always been the party of sound money, will always continue to be on my watch, and that is the only kind of party I am interested in." This analyst of government says Downing Street will not be an easy place right now.
Number 10 always feels under siege. You know, it's always being criticised by the media, by the opposition. It's very difficult sometimes by your own MPs and your own ministers. So it's a very difficult place to work. But I think at the moment it probably does have a very much of sort of bunker mentality.
Yesterday he was with these apprentice bricklayers because he had wanted to spend this week talking about levelling up. Instead, he is now urgently trying to rebuild and shore up his leadership.